Yo, yo, we're back with Ace Attorney. Now, this video is going to be a lot different than my other Ace Attorney videos. Not from the future, but like my previous Ace Attorney videos, because for a while I would split each recording session up into multiple, like videos, one for each day. But now I'm just gonna keep it all in one video because long videos are awesome. There are some people that like long videos. Now, I'm gonna ask this now. Nobody watched this kind of video, so I'm gonna ask this. Recently, I hit 100 subscribers. Even if you don't watch my videos, what is a good thing for a small gaming channel to do after hitting 100 subscribers? You can like go through my stuff, look at all I've done and stuff, and like suggest something based off of that. But I really don't have any idea. I really don't have any idea what to do, and I need an idea. But yeah, let's just get straight into it. What about Goodbyes is the name of this one. This was originally the last episode in this game, but the trilogy, like when it's all put together in the trilogy, this is not the last episode. There's another episode, I don't know what it's called, but yeah, there's another one. It's been, what, 15 years? About that, yes. Who are they? 15 years is a long time to wait. You can't imagine how much I've suffered. You've suffered? But now, the perfect opportunity has presented itself. At last, I shall have my revenge. Oh, and this guy. What? Merry Christmas. Or just disappeared. Just faded out of existence. Is that Edgeworth? That was Edgeworth, right? Hey, Nick. Do you know if there are any good waterfalls around here? Waterfalls? Dare I ask why? Duh, Nick. Isn't it obvious? I need a waterfall to stand under, preferably a freezing one. Oh, is that part of your spirit medium training? Of course, except I've been slacking off lately. I need to brave the elements and be forged anew under the rushing spring waters. Okay. I don't know about any falls per se, but Gourd Lake is pretty close. Oh, darn. Sorry, but them's the breaks. Couldn't you just take a cold shower or something? Good idea. So much for rushing spring waters. Next in the news. A large unidentified animal was sighted at Gourd Lake. The town is buzzing with excitement. Locals are calling it Gordy, in a tip of the hat to Nessie, the Loch Ness Monster. Though its namesake, Nessie, proved to be a hoax. Locals are confident their Gordy is the real deal. I'm actually on it. Boring. Can't they show real news for a change? Nick? The water pressure's kind of low in that shower. You want more pressure, huh? Why don't you go down to the fire department and have them spray you with the hose? Good idea, Nick. Apparently, Fey Blood is no aid in detecting sarcasm. We interrupt this program to bring you a special news bulletin. Strange occurrences continue at Gourd Lake, but this time it's murder. Gourd Lake again? The body of a man was found in the lake early this morning. A suspect was apprehended. Sources inside the police department revealed that the suspect's name is Miles Edgeworth, age 24. Yeah, Edgeworth, that's crazy. 24 is even crazier. Edgeworth was an up-and-coming prosecutor known for his skill and connections. He was guaranteed a long and rewarding career. Has he thrown it all away? Edgeworth? What's going on? Edgeworth would never do something like... Nick? Yeah, Maya. The fireman yelled at me when I called him. We've got bigger things to worry about than that. They arrested Edgeworth. What? You mean the prosecutor? Yeah, he's a suspect in a murder. What? When? Where? Whom? Why? How? I don't know. Let's go find out, Nick. You know, Nick, we've all been in here one time or another, haven't we? I guess it comes with the territory. I'm not sure it's something we should mention to too many people. Hey. Ah! Hey, Edgeworth, come back. What are you doing here? Nick, I don't think he's in a very good mood. Well, he is in detention. Were you in a good mood when you were here? So, you've come to laugh at the fallen attorney. Then laugh. Laugh! Well, why aren't you laughing? Nick, should we be laughing? Nah, it's a trick. Laugh and he'll get mad. Or burst into tears. Edgeworth, we don't have so much free time we can spend it coming down here to laugh at you. Yes, you do. Actually, he's right. I hoped you wouldn't come. I didn't want you to see me. Not like this. I didn't want to see you like this either, believe me. Edgeworth, tell me what happened. Why should I? What are you gonna do about it? Duh! We're gonna help you, that's what. Help me? You. Don't be ridiculous. Sorry? You're a novice. You've only been in 3 trials. Hey! Sure, you got lucky and won all 3, but your luck's bound to run out someday. You need a real skill, right? Experience. Nick, he's insulting you. Nick? Why am I always the one who has to get angry? For real. The murder took place at Gourd Lake, correct? Yes, late last night. The lake is a long way from your offices in that courthouse. Why were you down there? I see no need to tell you. Mr. Edgeworth, you didn't really... Gordy. Huh? I went to see Gordy. Gordy? What's that? The monster. That's the monster. I'll tell you later. Why won't Edgeworth talk to us? Gordy is the monster, but he's just using that as an excuse. Or maybe there was somebody like living in the woods. Okay, let me go to the entrance. This is where it happened. Yeah, Gourd Lake is in the middle of this park. I can see some police walking around in there. Questioning people, probably. Hey, isn't that Detective Gumshoe over there? Well, pal. There's enough of us here. Anyone found anything? Sorry, sir, nothing. Idiot, the trial's tomorrow. We need clues, on the double. But, sir, there weren't any clues. That's why we arrested the attorney, Mr. Edgeworth. It's clear, sir, he's the one who... Shut up! Just you try saying that again. I'll make you sorry if you do. So just get out of my face, pal. He likes Edgeworth. Yes, sir. Detective Gumshoe's kinda scary today. Recruits. Peh. Ah. Hey, you're that hairy guy, Hairy Butts. Right, Phoenix Wright. Will he ever learn my name? Just what are you doing here, pal? Investigating? Huh, well, yes, I suppose. Well, I'm here to help. Ask me anything you want. Bring it. I like it now. Seems different than usual. I wonder what's up. Mr. Edgeworth hasn't actually asked us to defend him yet. Huh? Oh, you don't say. Detective Gumshoe, do you know what happened here? Huh? You don't know, pal? No. Wow, okay, Mr. Head and the Fluffy Pink Clown's lawyer. Pink fluffy unicorns dancing on rainbows. Head in the... Huh? Never mind, I'll tell you. It happened last night, about 15 minutes after midnight. There was a boat out on Gourd Lake. In that boat were 2 men. One of those men shot the other with a pistol. And the shooter was Mr. Edgeworth. A cop who arrived on the scene arrested him. How did they get there so fast? Well, there was a witness. When the reporter came in, we raced to the lake. A witness? You don't think Mr. Edgeworth is a murderer, do you? Absolutely not. It's impossible. I don't care if there's a witness either. I don't believe a lick of it. Right, who cares what the witness says? I care. You really believe in him, don't you, detective? Of course I do, but the police are pretty sure he's the killer. Nobody's even really taking this investigation that seriously. Oh no! After all the help Mr. Edgeworth has been to us, hard to imagine that no one's standing up to take his side. Well, at least you are, detective. At least you are. Do you know who will be Mr. Edgeworth's defense attorney in tomorrow's trial? He hasn't gotten one yet. What? The trial is tomorrow, isn't it? Well, I don't know the whole story, but apparently no one he's been talking to will take his case. My neck hurts. Why not? Mr. Edgeworth won't tell me. When you guys showed up, I figured he'd ask you to defend him. Unfortunately not. Well, pal, then you got a job to do. Help up Mr. Edgeworth. Prove that badge you wear isn't just some fancy piece of metal. Prove it to me, pal. Show me you're an attorney. Who is this witness? Sorry, pal. That's confidential. Oh my god. Anyway, the witness saw everything, apparently. Excuse me. I'm sure they'll turn up at the trial tomorrow. Was there only that one witness? Yep, it was pretty cold out on the lake last night, and it was Christmas Eve after all. Still, we're being thorough. You never know when you're going to turn up another witness. That's why we're here today, checking things out. So far, we're coming up empty. Oh, it's Christmas today. I'd forgotten. What are you getting me for Christmas, Nick? Talk to Santa. I want to get her something for Christmas. I don't like these people. Oh, I can't go any further. I can examine. Your winter's chill from the bare leaf trees today. What is it about winter that turns people into poets? I don't know, but my toes are starting to feel numb. Yes, my poetry has that effect on some people. The sign says Gourd Lake Nature Park. This place is full of families picnicking on the weekend. But no waterfall. Not many picnickers come here for spiritual training, Maya. Anything else I can observe? I wouldn't be surprised if not. Yeah, no. I guess I just gotta move back to Edgeworth. No. What can I do here? Okay, I don't know. I am an attorney. Oh! Yeah, I gotta go back to Edgeworth and show him the badge. Your attorney's badge? Edgeworth, let me defend you. Ha! Good one, right. But I'm not that hard up. Not yet. What do you mean by that? Me? Trust a wet behind the ears lawyer with only 3 trials under his belt? Never. What? My case is near hopeless, right? Every defense attorney I've talked to has turned me down. What? Simply put, they were afraid they'd lose. It occurred to me that it might be my fault that they lack confidence. After all, I did get every single one of their clients declared guilty. I don't believe it. Regardless, I don't want you involved in this. You in particular, I cannot ask to do this. Present it again. Okay, it's just the same stuff again. Edgeworth, this is really hard for me to ask, but you didn't do it, right? Right? Think what you will. I have only one request. Huh? Stay out of this case. Why? But Nick is trying to help you. I know that. But I don't want your help, okay? Why not? Look, just go away and leave me alone. Nick, Mr. Edgeworth did it, didn't he? Maya, let's go investigate elsewhere. But, Nick... Is it true? No one will take Mr. Edgeworth's case? Yeah, he's a bit of a celebrity. If you defended him and lost, your reputation would suffer. What's more, the case against him is, well, it's pretty solid. I suppose it would be if they have a witness. Hey, pal, don't tell me you're going to turn your back on him too. Remember the Steel Samurai case? Mr. Edgeworth helps you get your client declared innocent. I know. I went to Edgeworth. I tried. He really doesn't want us to represent him. Especially not us, he said. What? Well, that doesn't make any sense, pal. You should have heard him talking about you after that trial. He kept saying, right, and over and over. Nick? I'm not sure that's a good sign. Neither am I. Why wouldn't he want your help? I don't get it. Detective Gumshoe, sir. What? Find something? No, sir, not yet. But there was a call from the precinct. They want to hold an investigation briefing. A briefing? Right, I'm off. Oh, sorry, pal. I guess you heard. I gotta go. Any last thing you want to ask me about before I head back? You're not coming back, Detective? Probably not, pal. So, what should we do if we have something to talk to you about? Ah, right. Here, I'll show you how to get to the precinct. Come down and see me anytime. See, I was thinking I could get the autopsy report now, but I mean, why not just go down to the precinct to get it in the future? Oh, hey, Detective Gumshoe. What? We'd like to take a look around the park. Can we walk around? Yeah, no problem, pal. You got my permission. You know, Nick, I think there's something to be said for talking to people when they're busy. Yeah, they don't have time to think about not giving you information. Right, now let's get investigating. Okay. Let me go here first. Looks like Detective Gumshoe isn't here. Something wrong, miss? Turning yourself in? Okay, what did you do? Shoplifting? Larceny? Public indecency? No, none of those things. We're looking for Detective Gumshoe. Is he around? Gumshoe? Oh, yeah, he's in a meeting right now. I don't think he'll be out anytime soon. Okay, we'll come back. You do that. Oh, and go straight home and stay out of trouble. No more shoplifting. Got that? Do I look like a criminal or something? Okay, so right over there is where it happened. Wowzers, this is Gourd Lake? Yep. I'm not sure it warrants a wowzers though. Probably not. But hey, look at the snack stand. Samurai dogs? I want a samurai dog, please. I bet they're great. With a name like Samurai Dog, how could they not be? They're a little behind the times, though. The kids are all into the pink princess now. I mean, like, you know? Nope. Party hats. Line up of plastic benches. Guess the idea is you buy a dog and you need it here. I doubt anyone would sit here and eat on a day like this. Except maybe Maya, if she had a samurai dog. Okay, so I guess I can't specifically... Okay, there we go. Huh. Someone left poppers here. Oh, okay, so they're not party hearts. They're got, like, confetti. You know, you pull the string and it goes, you know, yeah, I know the ones. You see them a lot around New Year's. Hey, Nick, they might be a clue. Let's take them. Come on, admit it. You just want to pop them, right? Was it that obvious? Poppers. Suppose it couldn't hurt. Huh? Where'd they go? Into my pocket? I just noticed that too. At least the place is well maintained. Tree. Oh, I meant to examine the tree. Wow, Gourd Lake is really big. Yeah. Say, Nick, why is it called Gourd Lake? Oh, well, a long time ago they used to grow gourds here. Whoa, no way. I was sure it was because the lake looked like a gourd when viewed from above. You know, like an hourglass shape? Well, it is shaped like a gourd, actually, but that's just a coincidence. Oh, okay. Sign. Huh. I almost didn't see that signpost. Left, boat docks, right, exit. Hot dog stand, it's closed. The Christmas fringe looks a little half-baked. The banner reads Samurai Dogs. Somebody needs to redecorate. Can I go? Yeah, I can. They were on a boat. Let me go to the woods first. What is that? I like it here, Nick. Look, someone's camping. It says no camping. They've got guts camping at the scene of a murder. Hey, Nick. If they were camping here last night, they might know something about the murder. That's true. Good call, Maya. Let's go talk to them. There's food and some magazines on the sheet. Takes a pretty tough skin to camp in this cold. Hey, Nick. What? Don't tell me you're hungry again. No. I was just wondering, why are camping pots and pans made of aluminum? They didn't talk about that in any of the law books. So there's no law saying they have to be made out of aluminum then? I'm not having this conversation. I'm guessing it's just good for camping. The sign says no camping. Find a place to pitch your tent. Yeah. Wait, what if the sign says no setting tents on fire? What? I don't think they have signs like that. What is this? This camera has a mic and some sort of attachment. Must take pictures when triggered by noise. Wow, cool, let's try it out. Hi, I'm Nick. Maybe I'm not saying it loud enough? Hey, I'm Nick. Huh. Will you stop that? Maybe it's broken? Don't kick it. Maybe it isn't set to respond to voices. Well, what then? These things? Party poppers? Well, it responded. Yeah! Hey you, get your hands off of that. What in the Sam Hill? Look what you've done now. There goes the whole roll of film. Ah, what? Huh? Sorry. Sorry's nice, but don't pay my bills. Y'all know how much a roll of film that costs? A roll of that film costs? I'll pay you back. What were y'all thinking setting off a party popper in a place like this? Well... What? Don't try to play stupid with me just because you think I'm some country bumpkin. Yeah, I know y'all think... I know how y'all Yanks think. I say, those southern folks talk with that exaggerated drawl. They must be dumb. Well, let me tell you, just because I might be dumb don't mean we all are. What? Nick, help. And who are you now? Her chaperone? Yeah, no, rather. We're sort of friends. Just figure out what y'all are gonna say and say it. For bejesus's sake. God, I'd rather sit through one of Papa's draws than listen to y'all stutter all day. Oh boy. I guess we should pay her for the film. Watch it. Yes, ma'am. Second thought, I'll pay later. I'm really sorry. I didn't examine the van yet, or camper, or whatever. This SUV has seen better days. It's dented all over. Can't believe anyone would drive their car down here. Okay, I gotta... Okay, I gotta talk. What? Can't you see I'm changing the film on my camera here? Someone, I'm not naming any names, but someone used up a whole roll. Sorry, that didn't work. I wonder if I have anything to show her that would get her attention. What? Can't you see him? Okay, it's the same stuff. Can I just show her my attorney's badge? This is my badge. Huh, aren't badges supposed to be all shiny and impressive? You're a cop or something? I'm a lawyer. What? Y'all ain't gonna try and pull one of them lawsuits on me over that film now? Cause I'll have y'all know I'm a fighter and I rash meaner looking things than you. No, that's not it at all. We're here investigating a murder that took place here on the lake. A murder? Sounds cool. Why didn't y'all say that in the first place? Go ahead, ask me anything you like. Finally, some cooperation. You too, y'all can come out of hiding now. I won't bite hard. Come to think of it, where did Maya get to? Sorry. I was feeling a little overwhelmed with the culture gap and all. Never mind. Never you mind, honey. I can talk Yanks for you, if it pleases you. Thanks. I think I'll be okay. Great then. I'm Lotta Hart. Y'all can call me Lotta. I'm here photographing meteor showers for a research project. Mighty pleased to meet you. So, what is it you do, Lotta? Huh? Me? Y'all don't really want to know that, do ya? Actually, I'm a research student at Country U, right in the heart of the Wow, neat. Nick, she's a research student at a university, Country U. So I hear. So, when did you come up here? Let me see. I guess it was about 3 days ago. What are you photographing? Didn't I tell you all that already? Meteors. Yeah, meteor showers. Falling stars? Oh yeah, when was that murder anyway? I ain't seen much television lately. It happened late in the night on Christmas Eve. That's so? Christmas Eve? The man on the boat was shot. Did you see anything? Well, let me see. Boat, you say? I reckon I might have seen one. Not sure, though. Y'all gotta remember, I've been watching this here lake for a good 3 days now. I've seen enough boats to choke a mule. Kinda hard to remember which I seen when. That's quite a camera you have there. Y'all better know it. It's German made, a genuine Solingen. Isn't that where they make knives? So what's that device you have stuck onto the camera? Huh? Device? Your camera went off all by itself when I fired my potty papa. Oh, that mic triggers the shutter whenever it detects certain sounds. It's programmed to pick up loud noises right now. Like a gunshot. A programmable camera? Neat. I'm guessing that means it's gonna be important because of the gunshot. I have a bowl of nut mix. I'm just opening it, I'm not eating it just yet. Okay, there we go back here. Boat. Nick, what is this place? Boat rental shop, closed for Christmas it seems. I guess a murder taking place on one of the boats won't be good for business either. Boats? I've never ridden on a boat. Really? Well, how about we go out on one when the trial is finished? Hey, good idea, you bet! Let me examine that. Small boat rental shop. Doesn't look like anyone is around. Probably closed because it's Christmas. There's more forest off that way. I doubt I'd find any helpful clues in there. Boat. No. Boat. There's some boats floating at the dock. One of these boats used in the murder, I wonder? Nick. Huh? I changed my mind. I don't really want to go for a boat ride. Maybe he's out of his meeting. Okay, let me just examine things. These are the detectives' desks. There are computers and files on each one. Funny, they're a lot tidier than I expected. I guess the detective don't spend a lot of time at their desks. This must be the chief of the detectives here. He's glued to his computer screen. Wow, Gord Lake. Gord decided. I don't believe it. Shouldn't you be reading something more important? Poster of a female police officer. Wait, no, that's the latest in Babes in Uniforms. Babes in Uniform calendar. My bad. That's crazy. Hey, is that the police department's mascot? That's the Blue Badger. It was my idea. I made it. It's my mascot. I see. How nice. I'll get him assigned mascot of the Criminal Affairs Department if it's the last thing I do. Good luck. That must be one of the detectives. He's mumbling something to himself. Your mama could see, you know she'd be crying. A break and spit it out, you low-life scumbag. Must be doing image training for interrogations. Oh. Well, I think I'm done in here. Yeah. Let me go back to the center. No, I already examined all that. Beach. Let me go back to the woods. Lotta? Yeah? So, your camera, it triggers loud explosion noises? Yep. Actually, the victim in the case we're researching, he was shot with a pistol. A pistol? Right. Wouldn't a gunshot make a similar noise to a party popper? I guess it would. Your camera didn't get a picture of the murder, did it? Hey! Y'all are pretty bright. Huh? I see what you're saying. Tell you what, I'll have a look at my film. It would have been a photo taken late last night. I checked him once, don't remember if there was anything on him though. But what if I got something? I could be a witness to a genuine murder. Yeehaw! I'll go check that film. Y'all come back now, you hear? She went inside her SUV. I guess we should come back later. No. Maybe I can talk to Gumshoe now. Yep. Gumshoe. I guess Detective Gumshoe is still in the meeting. Hey! Thanks for coming down, pal. Detective Gumshoe! We just finished the meeting, for better or for worse. I get the feeling we're in some bad news. Do you know anything about the victim yet? No, still can't ID him. Has Mr. Edgeworth said anything? Not a word. So, how did the meeting go? I can't tell you, pal. You're a lawyer. True. You know, I don't know what to believe anymore. Sure, Mr. Edgeworth's a human like you or me. Still, I get the feeling that if he'd done something wrong, he wouldn't go hiding it. That's just the kind of guy he is. Why can't anyone else see that? So they think that Mr. Edgeworth did it? Well, the trial starting tomorrow, as scheduled. I see. Hey, in the end, you did tell us about the meeting. Don't go telling anyone else, pal. Yes, sir. And do me a favor. Stand by Mr. Edgeworth. He needs help, and you're the ones to help him. I'm sure he's got some reason why he won't talk to us. Thanks, Detective Gumshoe. Detective Gumshoe, how come you trust Mr. Edgeworth so much? Well, I think that was obvious. We got a strong working relationship, us two. We trust each other, and that's how it works. A working relationship? See, Mr. Edgeworth always gets his defendant declared guilty, every time. Yeah, his methods might be a little extreme at times, but there's a reason. He trusts our investigation. See, he trusts us to get the right man. That's why I work extra hard, pal. We've got to earn that trust he places in us. I see. Well, you were wrong about her. Mr. Edgeworth is a man you can trust, and you have my word on that. I was wondering, did you ever get that autopsy report? Oh, that? Yeah, I made a copy for you. Thank you. Nick? Huh? Can you show me that photo of the victim? That face. Someone you know? I don't know. I just have this feeling that I met him somewhere a long time ago. Okay. I will leave then. Should I go back to the detention center or the lake? Okay, so I gotta go back to the lake. What? Will she be done? Yep, okay, nice. Hey y'all! Lotta! Wait up a second. Wait up a sec, we got bingo. Bingo? My automatic camera took 2 pictures last night. Hey! This is them, take a look. Oh. Wait. See? See? He's shooting him with that pistol. It looks like that, yes. Just can't really tell who that is shooting. Yeah, well there was enough fog out there last night to strangle a bullfrog. But you know, seeing these photos reminded me of something. What? I saw the murder happen. I'm a witness. What? Are you serious? Of course. How do you forget? Never mind. Y'all reckon I should tell the cops? I reckon so. What's that? Now don't y'all go trying to mock my accent. I'm a sensitive lady. Hey, so I'm off to talk to the cops. Y'all can have this photo. Later. Okay. Wait, Lotta. What? Can't y'all see I'm kind of busy? Tell us what you saw, too, please. Nice try, honey, but I wasn't born yesterday. I'm a witness, and that means I'm on the side of justice, and that means the cops. I'd sooner eat the south side of a northbound skunk than tell you. Lotta. Don't let it get your skivvies in a bunch. Friends today, enemies tomorrow. Or was that the other way around? No matter, I'm gone. Hey, maybe they'll let me do some testifying. Heart darn. She left. Whoa, that's one more witness. What do we do now, Nick? Well, she saw something. There's not much we can do about it. The question is, what exactly did she see? I guess we'll find out in the trial tomorrow. 12:15 a.m. Right. Oh, is there going to be somebody here? Looks like the police have given up their interviewing. Hey! Santa? Ah! Nick, I think Santa's mad at you. Long time no see, Nick. Nick, you know Santa? Wow, Nick and Saint Nick. Hey, I see the connection. Don't be ridiculous. Dude, it's me. Likely. That was my actual reaction. I didn't even read that until after. What are you doing here? Isn't it obvious? I'm working my day job. I sell samurai dogs. Want one? Gotta get money for dates, you know? My girl, Keonce deserves the best. Keonce, not another model, I hope. Oh, Keonce is a fine woman, Nick. It was her idea that I wear this costume. She was all, you go, girlfriend, you know? She bought this costume for me. That's great, Larry. Wow, a Santa costume. She must be really nice. Whoa, cute. Nick, who's she? She's not my, what? No, she's not. I'm his partner, my FA. I'm, the little sister. Sister? Wow, Nick, must be tough. Working 9 to 5, having to take care of a little sister. No, I'm not Nick's sister, and my old sister. I'm my older sister's little sister. Huh? Sounds great. Don't worry, he's not listening. Tell me about the dogs. Huh? Oh, you mean the samurai dogs? Why are they samurai dogs? I mean, they kind of look gourd-shaped. Oh, well, originally they were gourd dogs. You know, like guard dogs? Ouch. The samurai thing was Keonce's idea. Oh, she's my woman, you know. She was all, change the name and you go, girlfriend. She made me that banner. Man, the kids can't get enough of those samurai dogs. Something about that just seems wrong. Oh, and guess what? We're getting a ton of customers here at the lake with what with the big news. The big news? Yeah, Gordy. Gordy? Hey, Larry. There was a murder here last night. Since you work here, have you heard anything? Nick, you're wasting our time. Last night was Christmas Eve. He was with Keonce. Keonce sounds better. He was with Keonce, obviously. He wouldn't have been standing out here in the cold. Ooh. I think what you just said caught him off guard. No, it's just Keonce's not in town right now. She's in Hawaii on a photo shoot. A model. I knew it. Well, anyway, there was a murder here on the lake. Trial's tomorrow. Huh? Neat. The defendant is Edgeworth. Miles Edgeworth. Nick? Why would Larry know Edgeworth? Whoa, Nick! You don't mean that Miles Edgeworth? Old Edgy? Yeah, he's a murder suspect. Whoa, murder? Huh? You know Mr. Edgeworth, Larry? Yeah, of course. Edgy was in the same class as us in grade school. What? So, Mr. Edgeworth was your classmate, Larry? Yeah, Nick, him, and I used to hang out all the time. Wow, I never knew. Don't get me wrong, he's always been kind of a stick in the mud. Studying all the time, trying to be like father. Like his father? Yeah, Edgy's pop was a famous defense lawyer back in the day. Wow. Wait, you said defense lawyer? Yeah. Wait a second. But Mr. Edgeworth is a prosecuting attorney. What? Edgy's got a proboscis on his knee? What? No, he's a prosecuting attorney. That's like the total opposite of a defense lawyer. Huh, go figure. He always used to talk about defending the weak who were unable to defend themselves. Man, he used to go on and on about man's duty to society and all that. What a bore. I wonder what changed his mind, though. Do you know Nick? Nick? What's Gertie? Huh? You mean you don't know? It's here, in this very lake, a giant, mysterious monster. Gertie. Or Gordy. A monster? Yeah. Check it out. This is an article from yesterday's newspaper. There's a photo. Wow, it's really real. Nick, a monster, a real monster. Yeah, it's probably just a long rod, just a log or something, right? Hey, there's a quote here from the person who took the photo. What's this? I set the camera to automatic, and when we got into the frame, I heard a loud bang, like an explosion, followed by the sound of something slipping into the water. I wish I could have seen it. Why would there be a sound like an explosion? Larry, could I borrow this article from you? Sure, no problem. That would be $1 million. 1 million? Grow up, Larry. Okay. Is Edgeworth gonna be back? No. Okay. Not a Gumshoe in sight. If you're looking for Detective Gumshoe, he's in the questioning room. Apparently an important witness turned up. He'll be in there a while. A lot of heart. It has to be. Uh-oh. I gotta find somewhere to take up my time. Larry, do you know this guy? Who's this? I don't know. That's why I asked you. Who's this, Maya? Well... Oh, wait. Maya said she had seen him before, didn't she? What's that? It's a camera. You take pictures with it. Huh? Larry, you mean you don't know what a camera is? Of course I know. Hey, you're looking at a bona fide junior high graduate. I was talking about that weird contraption on that camera. Oh, that. Well, it's hard to explain. Just forget about it. Well, don't go showing me it then. Jeez. What's this? You know, my eyes have been getting pretty bad lately, Nick. Actually, the photo's blurry, Larry. It was taken last night. Last night? Maybe somebody's at the rental shop again? Or finally? What is it? Oh my god, my hair, dude. Oh, nothing. Just something's been bothering me. Could you show me that autopsy report once more? Hey, I remember now. This guy. He's a lawyer that was at the office Mia worked at. Is that Miles's dad? I met him once when I went there to hang out with Sis. That office? Wait, you mean Mr. Grossberg's office? Right, that guy. That was the last name I expected to come up. Maybe I should go talk to him, for old time's sake. Okay. Painting's still gone. Ahem. Ah, that old familiar clearing of the throat. Aha, you're Mia's something, are you not? I was her understudy, yes, Phoenix Wright. Aha, and you're Mia's something too, are you not? Her little sister, yes. You've grown. You've come to look a lot like your sister, you know. It takes me back. Ah, the days of my youth, like the scent of fresh lemon, you see. Mr. Grossberg, sir. Yes, I beg your pardon. Of course, you came here to discuss something. What is it then? Something the matter? I'll talk and then I'll show the report. There was a murder last night. Murder? You haven't heard? I just got up, you see? Well, Miles Edgeworth shot someone with a pistol. Edgeworth? What? Who did he shoot? Well, the identity of the victim is still unknown. This is terrible news indeed. I guess he hadn't heard anything. Mr. Grossberg, whatever happened to that painting? Oh, yes. I do not think it shall ever be coming back home to this office. I can't exactly claim it as stolen. I suppose it's my just desserts. Old, bitter desserts. Strange. I feel as though I've seen this man somewhere before. Ah! Did you remember? He was a lawyer here in my office. That's Hammond, Robert Hammond. Okay, so it's not Edgeworth's dad. I don't know why I thought it was. Mr. Hammond? Hammond? And you say this is the man Miles Edgeworth shot? Who is this Hammond guy, anyway? Mr. Hammond. He was the defense attorney in that case. That case? Yes, the DL6 incident. DL6? Why does that sound so familiar? From the second episode, DL6. That was the case with the, Mr. White and... their mom. Perhaps you remember. I'm sure someone's mentioned it during the trial for Mia's murder. That was the incident where the police were so at loss they used a spirit medium. Wait, you don't mean... Was that medium my mother? Yes, my dear. The spirit medium Misty Fay, your mother, contacted the spirit of the victim. But the case was a loss. No conviction was made. The DO6 incident, yes. Happened 15 years ago. A very strange case indeed. They never caught the criminal. Oh wait, they never caught the criminal, right? Correct. Misty Fay used her powers to talk to the spirit of the late victim. Her testimony led to charges being laid against one man. Mr. Hammond won the case, and the suspect was declared innocent. And the police blamed my mother, calling her a fraud. You were the one who helped her out then, right, Mr. Grossberg? Yes, quite. Thank you. No, please, don't mention it. DO6. Never thought I'd hear that name again. But wait, what does that case have anything to do with Mr. Edgeworth? It was everything to do with Mr. Edgeworth, my dear. The victim in the DO6 incident was none other than his father, Gregory Edgeworth. Oh. What? His father? If you want to know more, you should ask him yourself. Show him this. I'm sure he'll talk to you. Wait. This is a photograph of my mother. Okay, let me go back to the detention center then. What's this? I was hoping you'd gotten my message the first time. Edgeworth, what about your defense? It's no concern of yours. Guess he hasn't found anyone yet. Let me see if there's any more. He's gonna leave. Edgeworth? It's only been a matter of hours since you last visited. You've made incredible progress in your investigation. I'll admit it, I'm impressed, right? You were always single-minded in your work, though. Once you start on something, you always see it through, don't you? About the DO6 incident. Right, DO6. I didn't want you to find out about it. That is why I refused your offer to defend me. I'm sorry if it sounded like I thought you weren't up to the job. I just wanted to keep you away from DO6. So, do you still think it would have been better for me to stay away? I don't know, but I see no point in hiding anything from you now. Very well. Ask whatever you like, and I will answer to the best of my abilities. The DO6 incident, when my father died. Right before my eyes. He was shot and killed, and I saw it all. My memories from that time are foggy. The man who was on trial actually killed his father, and he got away with it. That's why he's a prosecutor now. I suppose it's a self-defense mechanism. In any case, the suspect was arrested, a man. It's pretty clear he was the only one who could have killed my father. The spirit medium they used to talk to my late father said the same thing. It was an attorney by the name of Robert Hammond that cleared the suspect's name. And Hammond is the victim in the Gourd Lake murder? Correct. That spirit medium, that was my mom. What? You mean you're... It's strange. I thought that terrible incident was about to end, and now this. About to end? The DO6 incident happened 15 years ago. 15 years ago, on December 28th. December 28th? The statute of limitations on the case runs out in 3 days. What? Nick, what does that mean? When a case's statute of limitations runs out, legally the case can never happen, or illegally the case never happened. 3 days from now, the DO6 will be closed forever. What happened to the suspect, the one who got off innocent? I don't know. He disappeared from public view. Nobody knows where to. If he's still alive, he'd be about 50 years old now. I guess I can understand why he'd go into hiding. It'd be hard to live a normal life after being a murder suspect in such a big case. So, was your father a lawyer? He was. Gregory Edgeworth. He was quite famous at the time, apparently. So, you were sort of trying to follow in his footsteps. I'd rather not talk about it. Who would have thought there'd be a photo? Edgeworth, did you shoot him? What do you think, right? I don't think you're the kind to point a gun at anyone, no. So you didn't shoot him? No, I didn't. It wasn't me. Right. It pains me to ask you this now. I know, you want us to defend you. Yes, will you? Yes. Ah, who could have guessed this day would come? Not me. This is my chance to finally pay you back. Pay him back? Pay me back? For what? I don't remember ever doing anything for you in the previous case. Never mind. I guess you don't really need to know. Huh? Oh, my letter of request. Please give it to Detective Gumshoe. Let's go. Well, I guess we should... What's that? Earthquake, Nick! It's a big one. It's calming down. What the heck? That was scary. Huh? Where'd Edgeworth? There. He's on the floor in a ball, shivering. I guess he doesn't do so well with earthquakes. Heard of running, but curling up in a ball? Well, I guess we're done. Mr. Edgeworth doesn't seem like he's going to stand up anytime soon. Let's go, Nick. Right. We have to give Edgeworth's letter of request to Detective Gumshoe. Let's do it, let's do it, let's do it. What's going on here? What's wrong, Detective? This wild lady comes in here just a while ago. Says she came to talk to y'all after hearing what Mr. Wright had to say. What's this all about, pal? Lot of heart. Why are you going around finding more witnesses? You want to give Mr. Edgeworth a death sentence, pal? No, not at all. Just, I mean, she did see something. There's nothing I can do about that. I can't go around covering up evidence. You trying to say something about the way I do my job? No, sir. I guess I'll present it. Look what I got. Hey, you did it, pal. Glad I waited till the last minute to file those papers. I'll rip them up and start new ones for you. Thanks, Detective. Well, see you in court tomorrow, then. Good luck, pal. Hey, you guys feel that earthquake a little while back? I was worried. Worried? We're fine. I've lived out my whole life here. I'm pretty used to them by now. Oh, I wasn't worried about you two. I was worried about Mr. Edgeworth. Oh, right. He did seem to overreact a little now that you mention it. Yeah, well, I'm not surprised. It was a pretty big quake. I'm gonna go check on him. You two go eat and get your rest for tomorrow's trial. Later. I wonder what it is with Mr. Edgeworth and earthquakes. I wonder. He was never that scared of them when he was in school. Then again, I only really got to know him in 4th grade. Transferred to another school after that. I wonder what happened to Edgeworth. I can't read phrases correctly. Okay. I'm gonna head to the restroom and then I'll be right back and I'll do the trial. At least I don't know if I'm gonna do another investigation, but I will definitely do the trial. Okay, back to it. We're in the trial now. Karma? That's right, Manfred von Karma. He's the best prosecutor there is.
The things he says.
What?
Nothing.
I actually don't know what you said. What did you say?
Nothing.
What did you say?
The things he says.
He hasn't lost a case in his 40-year career. He is a god of prosecution, right? A god. Not a single case. He would do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything. Sounds like someone else I know, Edgeworth. You don't understand. Did you toast those? You disgust me. I mean, he'll really do anything. Manfred von Karma is a man to be feared. That's quite a claim coming from someone who forges evidence. He taught me what it really means to prosecute. What? Just picture a prosecutor as vicious as me, multiplied by a factor of 10. So was he your teacher then, Mr. Edgeworth? Something like that. And now he's trying to get you found guilty? What a creep. Oh, wait. Maybe he's planning on losing on purpose to help you out. Not a chance. He hasn't lost once in 40 years. 40 years. He's as ruthless as me, times 20. That's pretty ruthless. Like I said, he's a god among prosecutors. I guess that's something like Mio was to me. You're a very strange person.
Oh.
Speaking of Mia. Maya. Uh-huh. We could really be using Mia's help right now, don't you think?
So similar?
Huh?
Why are their names so similar?
Mia and Maya?
Why would their parents do that to them? That's so confusing.
Oh. I can't. Sorry, I tried. I really tried, but I couldn't reach. You couldn't reach? I think it's because I haven't been training. My powers are weak again. Oh man, what bad timing. I'm really sorry. I tried my best. No, it's fine. Why didn't he say it's fine? What are you whispering about? Oh, it's nothing. Well, it's time. Let's head in. I have a method to eating my nutmegs.
Have you seen the reason why people ship them yet?
You mean the one that's literally in the in the previous episode?
Oh yeah, that's where it was. I forgot where it was. I love it.
Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Miles Edgeworth. The defense is ready, Your Honor. This guy's a vampire, dude.
Yeah, I should probably leave before I get spoilers.
or Mr. Von Karma, is the prosecution ready? Fool. You seriously think that I would stand here where I'm not completely prepared? Right, my apologies. He's even got the judge scared. Very well, your opening statement, please. Decisive evidence. A decisive witness. What else could possibly be required? Nothing, of course. That should be fine. Prosecution may call its first witness. What's with this guy? Is he royalty or something? How am I supposed to fight against this? I called the detective in charge of this case. Detective Dick Gumshoe. Okay, Gumshoe's first. Let's see how this goes. Describe the incident. Now. Yes, sir. Detective Gumshoe looks nervous. Please take a look at the map. Doing this again. I like this whole part. The murder happened late Christmas Eve, around midnight. There was one boat in the very middle of the lake. There were 2 men on the boat. Now there happened to be a woman camping here at the edge of the lake. At 12:10 a.m. she heard 2 pistol shots. And then the boat started to move. It went towards the boat rental shop. Oh, I think he was going to say more. That's why I said that like that. Testify to the court about the arrest now. Wait, Mr. Von Karma. Yes. Actually, I'm the one that's supposed to be handling the proceedings. Wrong. There is only one thing you need to do here. You will slam down your gavel and say the word guilty. That is your role. Yes, of course. You're quite right. No, he's not. Okay. Let me keep eating. I'm hungry. The man called into the station around 30 minutes after midnight. We headed to the scene of the crime as fast as we could. That's where we found Mr. Edgeworth. Now, I didn't suspect him of anything at all, but the next morning, a body was found in the lake, so we had to arrest Mr. Edgeworth. I see. Very well. Begin your cross-examination, attorney. Now. That was an icky razor. How long was it between receiving the report and your arrival at the lake? Well, I'd say it was about 3 minutes. That's pretty fast. Our motto for the month is get there quick. Detective, you will refrain from casually revealing department secrets. Yes, sir. Sorry, sir. I look forward to your next year's salary review. So much to look forward to these days. This is no time for dejecting daydreaming. For dejected daydreaming. Continue. Yes, sir. What was Mr. Edgeworth like when you saw him then? Well, from what I saw, he looked pretty relaxed. Not like a murderer at all, really. Detective, the court requires the facts, not your opinion. How many years have you been on the force? Facts only, detective. Hard, cold, objective facts. Yes, sir. Man, he's got his share of objections. Why didn't you think he was suspicious? You should know, we have a deep, trusting relationship with the prosecutor. Detective, the court isn't interested in your musings. Deep, trusting, poppycock. I've never heard so many flippant comments from an active detective on the force. Detective Gumshoe doesn't look so good. Continue now. Why is that? Well, we found the murder weapon in the boat. The murder weapon? A pistol. Detective Gumshoe. That is a vital piece of information. Please revise your testimony. Right. Sorry, Your Honor. The murder weapon we found in the boat was decisive evidence. Nick, doesn't it seem like Detective Gumshoe is being a little vague? I bet Von Karma is feeding him lines. His testimony is probably filled with landmines just waiting for me to press. What do we do? Grit our teeth and press, I guess. What else can we do? Well said, Nick. You're the man. You received a call from a man? Yep. But you said there was a woman camping there. She was the one who heard the 2 gunshots, right? That woman and the man who called in the report are 2 different people, obviously. Different people? There were 2 witnesses. Their testimonies were quite similar, however. Today I summoned the woman who was camping. The woman who was camping, not a heart. What happened next, detective? Did you find any clues on the body? A single bullet was recovered from the body. He was shot through the heart, fatally. Judge, here's the bullet. It didn't strike bone, so its shape is well preserved. Very well, the court accepts the bullet into evidence. What about the pistol made it decisive evidence? He has the same evil laugh as Edgeworth. There were fingerprints on the pistol found in the boat. There were clear prints from Mr. Edgeworth's right hand. What? Order. Order. So, Mr. Edgeworth's fingerprints were found on the murder weapon. Yes, Your Honor. Judge, this is the weapon in question. Accepted into the evidence. Three times. Now the pistol used in the murder and the bullet found in the body. Detective. Yes, sir. Was the bullet found in the body fired from this pistol? Yes, the ballistic markings on the bullet match this pistol. Hey, Nick. What does he mean, ballistic markings? Shocking. To imagine someone here does not know something as basic as ballistic markings. Nick, he's glaring at me. Very well, I'll explain. Actually, Judge, you do it. Me? Ballistic markings are like the fingerprints of a gun. The barrel leaves distinctive marks on each bullet it fires. You can examine these ballistic fingerprints to see which gun fires the shot. It's quite accurate. Indeed. This leads to one inevitable conclusion. The bullet found in the victim's heart was without a doubt fired from this pistol. The pistol in which, as you may recall, was covered with the defendant's own fingerprints. Order! Order! This is bad. This makes it look like Edgeworth did it. Well, Judge, I'd say it's almost decisive, yes. Honestly, I could declare a verdict at this point. However, you wish to hear the witness speak, no doubt. Very well. I'm somewhat fatigued, and so I will take a brief break. I will call my witness after the recess, which will last 10 minutes. Judge. Yes. What are you doing? A 10-minute recess. Now. But wait, Just bang your flimsy gavel and get on with it, man. Yes. This court will take a 10-minute recess. We're running this court anyway. I was gonna present. Yeah, I mean, he died to one shot, but there were 3 shots fired out of the pistol. And they would have found the other bullets, no? Edgeworth, what's going on here? Your fingerprints were on the murder weapon. And that foggy photo makes one thing clear. The only one who could have shot that man was the person in the photo. True. Was that you in the boat? Yes, it was me. What? But you must believe me, I didn't shoot him. Then who did? I don't know. You don't know? Weren't you right there? I heard a gunshot from very close by. Then the other man fell from the boat. I can't say why, but I thought at the time that he had shot himself. You mean it was a suicide? That's the only explanation I can come up with. How am I going to convince anyone of that? Say, Maya. Huh? What? Any progress with Mia? Oh, sorry, it's no good. Ugh. I know. I'm no good for anything, am I, Nick? No, you are! If I can't call my sister, I might as well not be here, right? No, of course not. I need you here. I can see you're always trying to help out. Even if you don't actually help. It's the thought that counts, right? It's okay, Nick. You don't have to make me feel better. I don't know anything about trials or defense. What's more, I'm a spirit medium who can't even contact spirits. Oh, everyone has their off days. I mean, I've just been getting lucky lately. But you never know when my luck is gonna run out. Really? Whoa, right. Don't jinx this case any more than it already is. It's bad for my heart. Oh, sorry. Whoops. Court is back in session. Mr. Von Karma, call your witness. Yes. Will Miss Lotta Hart take the stand? Lotta Hart, you are a research student at a university? That I am. Good. Begin by telling us what you saw the night of the incident. And don't add anything trivial or subjective. Understand? Y'all need to learn some manners. Understand. Yeah, I understand. Very well. Your testimony, please. It was Christmas Eve, just after midnight, I reckon. I was in my car. I heard this bang come up from the lake. When I looked out the window, I saw 2 gents in a boat. Then there was another bang. There wasn't nary a thing on the lake but that boat. Enough. Huh? Judge, she happened to take a photo of the incident. This is that photo. Accept it as evidence. Well, this is a surprise. This looks like the very moment of the murder. Order! I will remove people from this courtroom if I do not have order immediately. The witness testified she looked at the lake when she heard the shot. There were no other boats on that lake. So, the man in the boat with the victim must have been the one who shot him. Yes, it was the defendant, Miles Edgeworth. Order. I will have order. Well, Judge, the evidence is decisive. I have very little doubt about this case. Very well. This court finds the defendant... Wait, Your Honor. I haven't cross-examined the witness yet. A cross-examination. We have photographic proof. What question can there possibly be? This photo is worth 1,000 words, and they all read guilty. You lose. Or do you claim to have found a contradiction in her testimony? Very well. If you have to, you may cross-examine the witness. You will only flounder and ask meaningless questions. You will fail to find anything. And then I will have you held in contempt of court. Nick? Contempt? Contempt of court, you know? I guess I understand. Well, what are you gonna do? Do you really think there was a contradiction with the facts in her testimony? There had to have been. I think I noticed one little thing. Wow, I'm impressed, Nick. I didn't notice anything. Right, let's take him on. Yeah, I got a bad feeling about this. I understand. I will cross-examine the witness. Very well. I pray for your sake this isn't a waste of time. So you weren't looking at the lake at the time? Nope. I looked after I heard the noise. She said that already. I asked you to find contradictions, not leisurely chat with the witness. Just after midnight, you say? In other words, it was no longer Christmas Eve, but Christmas Day. Huh? Yeah, well, yes. I know you want to find contradictions, but really? I hope your next contradiction is a little more relevant to this trial. Witness, continue your testimony. Why were you camping there anyway? I'm a research student at my university. I was taking pictures to use in my research. What research? This all sounds suspicious. Miss Hart, could you be more specific about your research? I mean, meteor showers. She explained that already, but still, might as well press further. What does the witness's motive in camping by the lake have to do with this case? The answer is nothing. I object to this line of questioning. Objection sustained. Wait now, I'm the one who says that. Well then, say it already. Objection sustained. Thanks for nothing, Your Honor. Could you clearly see the two men? Just look at that picture. Clear enough for you? Uh-oh. Wait a second, it was foggy. I wasn't asking you about the photo. I was asking if you saw the two men. Yeah, well, of course. The witness has testified that she saw them. There's also a photo. You'd best look elsewhere for your for your precious contradictions. He jumped in quick. He's hiding something. Were you watching the very moment the shot rang out? Well, yeah, sure. You're asking meaningless questions. Meaningless. Contradictions, Mr. Wright, not meaningless babble. On karma, I think I hate you. Me too. Trying to keep me from talking to the witness. To what end? Yeah, there were. Sorry, Nick. Funny my sister were here. I was really taking this hard. Are you sure about that? Yeah, sure as a country gal can be. Sounds pretty sure. I see one, but I'm not gonna present yet. How come you're so sure? Well, heck, I scanned the whole lake. Scanned the whole lake? It almost sounds like she was more interested in the lake than the boat. Miss Hart, you... Mr. Wright, the witness has answered the question in full. No need for further questions. Objection sustained. That's what I'm... Sustained. Yes, of course. Oh, great. Enough. I think we've heard all we need to hear, Mr. Wright. Seems you are unable to find a contradiction in the testimony worth noting. But, Your Honor, you keep your promise. Mr. Wright, I'm afraid that I will have to penalize any further outbursts by holding you in contempt of court. And if that happens, you will have to leave the courtroom immediately. Understood? Uh-huh. Nick, Lada's testimony is fishy, Nick. Real fishy. I know what you mean. But if I can't say anything, what can I do? I believe we've covered the evidence sufficiently to make it... I know what it is. Then pass your judgment. Very well. Mr. Miles Edgeworth, please take the stand. Who was that? It was me. Maya, is something wrong? Do you need to use the facilities? No, I do not. Lotta Hart, your testimony stinks. It's unclear whether you were actually looking at the lake. It's highly doubtful that you actually saw Mr. Edgeworth. Tell us the truth. This is a matter of life or death. Lotta, did you really clearly see Mr. Edgeworth that night? Did you see him fire the pistol? Yeah, you will stand down. The court does not acknowledge the defense's outburst. Answer me, Lotta. What's the big idea? Treating me like some kind of criminal? I saw him, I swear it. I saw Edgeworth. Enough. Judge, declare the defense in contempt of court. Yes, of course. I'm sorry, but you were warned. Guard, escort Mr. Wright out of the courtroom. He is in contempt of court and must leave. No. Wait. I was the one who made the outburst, Your Honor. Nick is innocent. Ha! What's the difference? All that remains is for the guilty verdict to be declared. Isn't that right, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Wrong. What? Did you hear what Miss Hart just said? She said she clearly saw Mr. Edgeworth, which is wrong because it was foggy. That was not in the testimony. Oh. But it was also foggy. That changes her testimony, and I have a right to cross-examine her again. Order. You're in contempt of court. It's too late for wild claims. Judge, sustain my objection. Come on, Judge. I'm sorry, Mr. Von Karma, but I cannot. What? Miss Lotta Hart has made a new testimony. The defense does have a right to cross-examine her again. But he is in contempt of court. No, I am. If you're going to arrest someone, arrest me. Very well. Maya Fey, you will leave the courtroom immediately. Nick, I did what I could. You have to do the rest. Good luck. Maya. Oh no. Maya. I care not for this melodrama. Listen well, Mr. Wright. I do not tolerate badgering of my witness. I'm running out of time. I better find a contradiction in here or else. Mr. Wright, begin your cross-examination. Genuinely, what happens if I press? Will I get penalized if I just press? Well, what about the other man? You cannot expect to be allowed to blithely ignore your promise, Mr. Wright. I believe you claimed there was a contradiction in the witness's testimony. Well, find it, if you can. Mr. Wright, I have to assign you a penalty. Okay, so that did damage to me. Damn. That's it. Uh-oh. I don't know if I can find anything in that, but I can't squander Maya's efforts either. It's foggy. It's foggy. Got you. Got you, Miss Hart. Finally. What? You got what? Look at this photograph. Photo I took, the very same. There's something I want you to see in this photo. It's quite clearly visible. The fog, Miss Hart. Thank you. So, this picture was taken with professional, high-quality film, correct? Yet even it could not capture the faces of the men on the boat. Yet you claim you saw Mr. Edgeworth. How? What? Mr. Wright has a point. That's why I told her not to say that in her testimony, please. Yet, now she has said it, Mr. Von Karma. How could you possibly see Mr. Edgeworth? Explain yourself, Miss Hart. What? Could you see the defendant at night? Of course. I said I could and I meant I could. Then please testify as to the circumstances of your sighting. I did it. I finally found a home on Karma's carefully vague testimony. You're right. It was a cold night and the fog was thick as grits. So once I finished setting up my camera, I got back in the car. Still, I brought my binoculars with me. When I heard that noise out on the lake, I looked with my binoculars. See, no problem. You used binoculars. Very well. You may begin your cross-examination, Mr. Wright. This one better be good. Do I get penalized again for pressing? Binoculars? Yeah, binoculars. Yesterday you mentioned that you were out looking for shooting stars, correct? Well, yeah. Wouldn't you need a telescope, not binoculars for that? I've got doubts about your camera too. Was that really to take pictures of meteor showers? It was pointed directly at the lake. The camera is irrelevant to this case. You can't say that for certain. Mr. Wright. Is the camera really relevant to this case? If you believe it is, you may continue with this line of questioning. But know this. If you find nothing with this, there will be consequences. Well, Mr. Wright, do you wish to press further about the camera? It is important. It's pointed at the lake, not at the sky. If you're looking for meteor showers, you would be pointed at the sky, not at the lake. This is a make it or break it time. The camera is of utmost importance, Your Honor. It is perhaps the key for this entire case. Therefore, I will continue my line of questioning. Wow, maybe I went a little overboard there. Very well. Miss Hart, you will testify to the court about the camera. Yeah, I hear ya. Like, there's no sky there. That's all water. There's no sky. There's no sky. It's all water. Like, what do you mean meteor showers? You were photographing shooting stars? That's a lie. Says who? Take a look at this photograph. This was taken on an automatic setting, was it not? Yeah, that's right. You have to point a camera upwards to take a photo of the stars, Miss Hart. But as this photograph clearly shows, the camera was pointed directly at the lake. Yeah! Why is this the easiest case so far? Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? The witness was not at the lake to photograph shooting stars, Your Honor. My problem for the previous cases was I would think that there would be an answer, and then because I didn't want to lose health, I just wouldn't pick it. I'm not doing that anymore. Because so far, the only 2 times I have found an answer, the first answer I have found has been correct. Both times. Like, well then, what exactly was she photographing? The monster! The monster! What was Miss Hart trying to photograph at the lake? The monster. Miss Hart, this is what you're trying to photograph. What's this? A newspaper article? Gordy. Ah, the sighting at Gord Lake. Well, Miss Hart, I never heard of no lake monster. You got proof or something? Let's see you prove that I was down at the lake trying to photograph this Gordy. I approve. When Gordy came out, it made a loud sound. That's why the camera is on the setting to capture loud sounds. Intriguing. Very well, let's see it. And no joking around this time, please. What is proof that the witness was trying to photograph Gordy, the lake monster? I'll be back in a second. I drink a lot of water. That's really dry. Alright, we're back. I think the camera itself is proof. I have a big stick. This is a fidget thing for me. It was originally part of one of those, you know, like pony things. It had the head on the side, but it lost the head. So the proof, Miss Hart, is your own camera. Your camera was set to take photos in response to loud noises. Correct? Oh my God, I'm so smart. Thus, this photograph here, taken when a gun fired on the lake. And here, this article about Gordy. According to this article, Gordy made a loud noise when it emerged. Well, you were trying to photograph Gordy, weren't you? That's why you had set your camera to respond to loud noises. This is awesome, dude. Order, order. I see. I, too, thought it was a little strange. Yeah, sure. Well, Miss Hart, you were camping there to try and take a photo of Gordy, weren't you? I was thinking that the whole time. I was thinking, how the heck, why would you have a camera set to take a picture of loud sounds if you're trying to take pictures of meteor showers? What's that gonna do? I guess it was relevant. Yeah, not bad. Are all you lawyers that smart? So, smart boy, I was down there trying to photograph Gordy. You got me. So what? You lied in your testimony, huh? That don't change what I saw, does it? Exactly. What you just used several precious minutes of our time to prove is nothing more than that witness is an idiot who thinks monsters exist. Hey! But, as she said, so what? It changes nothing. Not true. You were hiding the whole thing about Gordy for some reason. I know it. But what could it have been? Whatever it is, I'm getting to the bottom of this. Miss Hart, why did you hide the fact that you were searching for Gordy from the court? Please revise your testimony. Right, fine. I'll testify. It won't change nothing, though. Something will change. It has to. And I'm going to spot it. Okay. Actually, I'm not a research student at a university. I'm an investigative reporter. Imagine what a scoop it'd be. Imagine what a scoop it'd be if I got a picture of that monster. That's why I was camping out by the lake. But that's all I was hiding. When I heard the bang, I looked straight out to that lake. There wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched that boat the whole time. Then I saw a flash near one of the men's hand, and I heard another gunshot. I was looking right at that boat the whole time. Cross my heart and hope to fry. Hope to fry. Very well. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. The witness's testimony is unchanged from before. Whether she is a research student or a photographer has no bearing on this case. There is no need to waste more of our time with another pointless cross-examination. I claim the defense's right to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor. When Karma's up to something, I know it. He doesn't want me to cross-examine her because... Why? What? Was there a contradiction? Very well. You may begin the cross-examination. You seem sure of yourself. You must have something in mind. Ha! That would be a first. Very funny. You understand that this is your last chance at the cross-examination, Mr. Wright. If there's no problem with the testimony this time, we will let the witness leave. I will announce my verdict at that time, Mr. Wright. We have another witness! What are you on about? We have another... There's a whole other witness that has not been to this court. They have not stepped 1 foot in this court. What do you mean? We have a whole other witness. This guy's making me crash out. Understood. Yes, Your Honor. We have a whole other witness! That's how court works! Fired 3 times. Was there nothing on the lake but the boat at the time? Huh? Wait, so you're thinking maybe he was shot from some other place? I don't think so. Nope. The lake was smooth as glass, and nobody was on the shore neither. I better find some sort of contradiction in this testimony. Won't be able to beat Von Karma any other way. There has to be something. Is Gordy real at all? Really all that newsworthy? That's not what I was going to ask. Heck yeah, they even had him up on the TV. I'm not sure that appearing on the local news rumor of the month segment qualifies. Last month's segment was Bigfoot sighted on Acorn Hill, I believe. Hey, they also had a picture of him in the newspaper. For real. Mr. Wright, this is one fight I do not believe you can win. Let's keep moving, shall we? Yes, Your Honor. Come on. I just gotta press everything. Then what manner of person are you? I'm not sure I'm high fountain enough to be called a manner of anything. An investigative photographer? Yep. You get your photo and sell it to the press. It's that kind of business. Hey, I was taking pictures at my sister's graduation last year. And guess what? What? There was a UFO just hanging in the sky. A what? What? You know, an unidentified flying object. A UFO. Oh, UFO. That's when I had sort of a revelation. I knew I should become an investigative photographer. I see. Kind of a shaky basis for a career. That's why you put the automatic sensor on your camera? Yeah, borrowed it from a university professor. It analyzes every sound it picks up, and when it gets a bang, it snaps a shot. Yep. So, how many pictures has it taken so far? The only time the camera triggered was that night. I think it's time you told us why you felt you had to hide your true purpose at the lake. Heck, if word got out that what I was up to, the lake would be swarming with competitors. Competitors? Yeah, second-rate shutterbugs trying to steal my scoop. Ah, is that the only reason you were hiding the truth? Well, actually... Mr. Wright, I'll not have you asking questions with no relevance to this case. Whatever you say, Von Karma. I know you told her to keep quiet. What time was that? Exactly what sort of sound was it? Well, I never heard one before, so I can't say for sure, but it sounded like a gunshot. It was a lot sharper a sound than I would have expected. Much else to look at, so I just watched the boat the whole time. There wasn't much else to look at? Yet, I don't know, if she heard a bang and she thought Gordy was out there, I kinda doubt she'd waste any time looking at a boat. What? What did I do now? What you giving me that look for? Definitely suspicious. Maybe it's time for some evidence. Okay. Witness, continue. Hold your hush puppies. Oh my god, I love hush puppies. They're so good. Pops, I'm getting there. I love hush puppies. Hush puppies are fire. I had hush puppies while I was recording one time. I think I was recording... What was I recording? I think it was an Xbox game, right? It might have been Silk Song, but I don't know. I'm probably gonna lose health here, but might as well try. Miss Hart, were you really looking at that boat? Yeah, she was probably looking everywhere for the monster. Well, what's with you? Of course I was looking at it. It was the only thing out there. Any normal person would be looking at it. I agree, any normal person would. But you're not normal. What? Y'all want to step over here and say that? You were camping at the lake to take a picture of Gordy. Think about it. What would you do if you heard a loud noise? You'd be scanning the lake for any sign of Gordy, that's what. You wouldn't give the boat a second thought. Order. Continue, Mr. Wright. You testified that you were watching the boat through binoculars. However, you wouldn't need binoculars to watch that boat. You needed them to search for Gordy, and that's what you were doing. I mean, what I think is happening, she didn't see a thing, and she just wants to be here because she likes it on TV. Well, well, now that y'all mention it, I did sort of take my binoculars and kind of scan the lake a little bit. I mean, Gordy might be out there and all. Miss Hart, are you saying that you were not watching the boat then? Sorry, y'all. I wasn't fibbing, really. I thought, you know, I could be a witness to a murder and all. I was just saying that. She was just completely lying. I kind of got excited. I was sure I was watching that boat till now. This is totally uncalled for. But hey, you got the photograph. You got proof. Still, we can't see who is shooting who in this. Right. That's why I took this photo in. Witness, that's enough. You've had a long day. Shut your pie hole. Shut my what? What was she gonna say? She took the photo and what? Wait a second. She even had a photograph to prove it. She really can't tell from the photo who's shooting. That's why she said she's going to enlarge the photo. She said it'll drop the quality of might, but should let us see who's who. We're going to do that, and it's not going to be Miles holding the gun. She enlarged that photo. Why won't Von Karma let her show it? I've got a hunch. I bet that enlarged photo shows something bad for Von Karma. This is my chance. If I'm wrong, though, it'll mean prison for Edgeworth, or worse. What should I do? Miss Hart, look at this photograph. Look at this photograph! Every time I do it makes me laugh. You enlarged this photograph, did you not? Yeah, I did. Why hasn't the enlargement not been presented to the court? Because it does not exist. What are y'all talking about? You were the one who told me not to show it in court in the first place. Yeah! I like you, Lotta. No, I don't. But I like you for this. You old fool. What's the meaning of this, Mr. Von Karma? Miss Hart. Show the photo to the court. Show us the enlargement. The prosecution objects to the submission of the evidence. Objection denied. This witness will show the enlargement to the court. Here it is. We still cannot see who is firing in this. It could be the defendant, or maybe it's not. Regardless, I'll accept this as evidence. Take photo added to the court record. Happy now, Mr. Wright. There has to be something. You asked for the enlargement. You got the enlargement. And little good it has done any of us. That's why I requested she not show it. I suppose this means that the cross-examination is over, obviously. Then I would like to close the cross-examination of Miss Lotta Hart. And none too soon. That was a flagrant waste of my time. Mr. Von Karma, do you have anything to add? I stated everything I needed to when this trial began. Decisive evidence. A decisive witness. What else could possibly be required? But the witness was not decisive. Nothing, of course. Then I believe it is time for me to declare my verdict. The witness wasn't decisive. They were lying the whole time, and the photo does not prove that it was Edgeworth! Oh my god! This guy's making me mad. Wait, it's not supposed to go like this. There has to be a clue in this photo somewhere. This is bad. Real bad. What should I do? has to be something. What happens if I object to it? Your Honor, there is something decidedly strange with this enlargement. What might that be? I don't know what it is, I just thought that's what the game would do. Mr. Wright, you will show the court what you mean. What about this photo is strange? Okay, here goes nothing. Show the judge what's strange about this photo. Is that the correct weapon? That's his left hand! That's his left hand! Here, Your Honor. The shooter? I'm not sure I understand. What about the shooter is strange? Look at the hand holding the pistol. The hand? That hand directly contradicts another piece of evidence. This man's left hand does what? Let me show you. I'll show you the evidence that the left hand contradicts. Edgeworth's right hand! Ha ha ha! The evidence is clear. The man in this photograph is holding that pistol in his left hand. You can tell I like this trial a lot more than the samurai trial. The samurai trial was cool, but this one? However, the prints on the murder weapon were from Edgeworth's right hand. Ergo, the man shooting the pistol in this photograph is not Mr. Edgeworth. Now that everyone in the courtroom has quieted down, I would like to reconvene this court of law. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. You have given us definitive proof today. We know now that it was not Mr. Edgeworth who fired the pistol at night. However, this leaves us with a rather large problem. If Mr. Edgeworth didn't do it, then who shot our victim? The second witness. Precisely. As we have seen, there were no other people on the lake that night. Who but the defendant could have shot the victim? Larry? It wasn't, I don't think it would have been Miss Hart. I mean, the victim himself. That's what happened last case, essentially. There's only one explanation remaining. The man who shot the victim was none other than the victim himself. Order, order. So, you are saying that the victim committed suicide? Yes, Your Honor. I can think of no other explanation. Indeed, that does seem to be the only remaining option. I'm so very, very sorry, Mr. Wright, but suicide is out of the question. What? An examination of the victim's wound reveals the distance at which he was shot. The distance? The victim was clearly shot further than a meter away. A meter? That's 3 feet. There's no way it could have been suicide. Order, order. Mr. Von Karma, are you sure of the accuracy of your data? Of course, I had already considered the possibility of suicide, you see. Approximately 1 meter away. I see. Very well, allow me to state my opinion. Considering the situation, the shooter had to be the defendant, Mr. Edgeworth. However, the prints on the gun reveal that the shooter was not Mr. Edgeworth. This is a conundrum. Therefore, I would like to suspend proceedings for this trial for the day. The court orders the defense and the prosecution to further investigate this matter. Understood. Yes, Your Honor. That is all. This court is adjourned. Oh, dude, this is fire. So, this has been a while. I think instead of there just being more investigations and more trials for this one, they're just longer because there was the 3-day limit, but that holds the question of the the final episode, because that one is supposed to be 8 hours long. So there's no way investigations and trials are 2 hours, right? Whew, that was a close one. Hey, don't you have anything to say? No, I have yet to be declared innocent, right? Well, yeah, but what happened out there on that lake, anyway? If he didn't commit suicide, then who? The shooter was about a meter away, too. What? Don't give me that look. I did not kill him. I was just kidding around. Look, I'm going to go check on Maya. Oh, right. What? Tell her something for me. What? Tell her to watch what she says in court. That's all. Would it kill you just to state? Would it kill you to just state what you really feel with a thanks, Edgeworth? I requisitioned a transcript of Lauda's entire testimony. I thought it might give me some ammunition for the trial tomorrow. Of course, she didn't see the shooter, so the only part of her testimony that stood was the bang she heard. 2 is wrong! It says they fired 3 shots! Oh my god. The gun says it was fired 3 times. I'm getting mad because I feel like the game is ignoring this, but I could just be stupid. Okay, I'm not going to look at spoilers, but I am going to look up how many investigations and trials are in this case. Because if it's just 4, then I'm assuming they're just longer than the other ones. Okay, so there is just more stuff. So the day 1 investigation, and then the trial that I just did, and then there's another investigation, then trial, then after that there's another investigation, and then another trial. The final trial looks like it is long. This thing says it is 1 hour and 20 minutes in itself, so that would be a long video. Because I'm gonna do the investigation and the trial. Should I do the next investigation? If I were to have started recording earlier, I would do the next investigation, but it is almost 1 in the morning right now, and I'm assuming that it's gonna take me like another hour. So I would rather not be up until 2. I could. I mean, if I did the next investigation, I would be halfway through Turnabout Goodbyes, and then I could finish it the next time. I would just have to start recording really early. I mean, I could. I think I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep going. Oh, my bad. I'll go through the investigation as well. Will I? I have something I have to do tomorrow, but I don't have to do it super early. I just have to do it by like 10. I'll be fine. Maya. Hey, Nick, it's you. I'm glad Mr. Edgeworth made it through the day okay. It's a relief. Hey, why'd you do that anyway? I don't know. I just knew I had to do something. I know I'm not the lawyer my sister was. I'm sorry. Well, you did save the trial. Just behave from now on, okay? Oh, okay. Any luck with Mia? None. I can't get through to her at all. I tried, I really did. I don't know what to do. I think I probably shouldn't have stopped my training. She sounds like she really did do her best. I should check and see if there are any waterfalls in the local area. I wonder if I'll ever see my sister again. Have you been questioned yet? No, not yet. Detective Gumshoe was here just now. He said seeing as this is your first offense, we'll let you go after questioning. Oof. Oh, and he wanted me to get bail money ready. You can pay for me, okay? Huh? How much? I don't know. I guess they'll send you a bill or something. Why do I picture giant bales of money every time I hear the word bail? So, I'm guessing I want to go back to the lake, right? Yeah. There are fewer than there were yesterday, but the cops are still around the park. I wonder if Detective Gumshoe is here today. Is Larry gonna be here? Haven't seen Larry. Probably off paying through the nose on a date with the lovely Keonsi. Hey, Gumshoe. Hey, Detective Gumshoe. Hey, pal. The trial today, yes? What about the trial? Well, I was gonna say good show, but it wasn't really all that. Though you did save Mr. Edgeworth, I guess. I just wasn't sure how to thank you, you know. Thanks. I'm gonna talk to you about Maya Fey. Huh? She's not out on bail yet. That's strange. I told them to let her go as soon as they had their report written up. Man, I don't know what would have happened in that courtroom today if it weren't for her. Seeing her getting dragged out by the bailiff. I'll be honest with you, pal. I shed a tear or two. Mr. Edgeworth, he was so moved I saw his lip trembling. Really? Cold Ice Edgeworth? Cold as Ice Edgeworth? He was really grateful for what she did, you know. Oh, right. I wanted to ask you something about Edgeworth. What's up? Is he afraid of earthquakes? I'd never heard anything about that before. Mr. Edgeworth doesn't talk about himself too much, see? But there's one thing that's clear as day. Him hating crime the way he does, and him becoming a prosecutor, and him being scared of earthquakes. It all started with that incident. The DO6 incident? Yep, that's the one. 15 years ago, when he saw his father shot before his very eyes. He still feels the pain now. You can see it in his eyes. Detective Gumshoe? Any idea what strategy Von Karma is planning for tomorrow? Sounds like he's bringing another witness. Another witness? Oh, right. He said something about that in the trial today. There were 2 witnesses. I was wondering who that other witness was. Who was it? Sorry, pal. As much as I'd like to, I'm not at liberty to divulge that information. Right. I'm going to head back to the station. I'll get the report on Maya and get her out of there as soon as I can. Thank you. Oh, wait. I was wondering, how much is bail gonna be? Don't worry about that. Mr. Edgeworth is posting the whole amount. What? Edgeworth? Didn't I tell you? He's grateful to her for what she did. Alright, pal. Well, don't forget to go pick her up, okay? Maybe I can get Edgeworth to pay this month's rent, too. I guess I probably gotta go back to the, detention center. Yeah. I took a little break to eat some of that mix. I'm hungry. Hey, Nick, you finally came. They just finished the paperwork. I'm free to go. Free at last, eh? Those interrogators were really mean. They were like, okay, what did you do this time? Like I was some kind of criminal. Can you believe it? Well, they let you out in the end, didn't they? Oh, that reminds me. Thanks for bail. Thank Edgeworth. Huh? He posted bail for you. Said he was grateful for what you did. Mr. Edgeworth did that? I have to make it up to him. We've got to win this case, Nick. here for now. Gumshoe's not here. Gumshoe's at the scene today. Huh? Oh, really? He's a live wire, that one. Got into a fight with the chief for not following protocol. Not following protocol, but he wouldn't help them build the case against Edgeworth. Okay, let me go back to hear them. I was here 2 seconds ago. There aren't many cops around today, are there? They're probably back at the precinct. That was salty. Working up the case against Edgeworth. Hey, y'all. Hey, it's Lotta. Y'all really did it today. What did we do now? Nah, I'm not complaining. See, I did a little thinking, a little self-reflection, you might say. I realized that being a witness is a mighty big responsibility, but I just went up there and started blabbing any old thing that came to mind. Lotta. So, you see, I want to make it up to y'all. Make it up. What did you think of the trial? To be honest, I was doing it half just to say I'd been a witness, even though I didn't really see anything. Kinda convinced myself I had, though. Sorry, I know I caused y'all a lot of trouble. Well, memory is a tricky, vague little thing. Yeah, I sure know that now. I'll be fine next time I witness a murder. I hope there's not the next time. You mean the first time you witness a murder. What about Gordy? Right. Well, the way I figured, the trial's only stoking the flames of Gordy fever. I'll get my exclusive photos and rocket to stardom. Alright, Lotta, you go, girl. I wish I could be an investigative photographer too. Finish your spirit medium training first. Lotta, what do you mean by making it up to us? Well, you see, actually, I got a bit of information for you. What? That Von Karma didn't want me to say nothing about it. What information? Now we're getting to the heart of it. See, I reckon we might be able to do our little exchange. Exchange? That was my voice, not hers, I guess. My fault. I thought this was to make it up to us. Right. I propose a little exchange to make it up to you. What? Information don't come cheap, my friend. Hey. I see you thinking, my, how unsophisticated these southern folks are. It's written all over your face. Let me tell you, most southerners are way more sophisticated than you. I'm just the exception, okay? Well, what'll it be? We gonna deal or not? What do we do, Nick? We don't have any other leads, so I don't think we have a choice here. Okay, how much? Huh? You completely off your rocker? I may not be sophisticated, but I'm not trying to rob the poor. Huh? The only fair exchange for information is information. Listen good. What I need from you is information about Gordy. Whoa, Gordy? But Gordy doesn't... I mean, Gordy might not exist. Then bring me proof that shows he don't. I'll be keeping watch from the car, okay? You see something, y'all come to me first. Got it? Okay. Right, see y'all later. Okay then. Okay, Nick, let's get hunting. Hunting? You don't seriously mean Gordy? I sure do. What about Edgeworth? We're searching for Gordy for him, Nick. Don't you get it? Okay. How exactly do we search for a make-believe monster? Maybe we can find a monster myth specialist? Well, I'm guessing it's inside of the park. What the heck are you? What's that? The Steel Samurai, Nick? Oh, it is! Yo, Maya! Larry, what the heck is that? Oh, it was my girl Keonce's idea. She was all, if you'd like, put this here. It would be, like, really cool. Dude, she gave it to me along with a banner. Wow, that's real impressive she could find those for you. Well, she knows a lot of people, and that show's finished now, so she got them for free. Right. Yo, Nick, what happened with Edgy? Well, we made it through the first day in court, alright. I don't know how good our prospects are from here on, though. Huh? Hey, Larry, did you know Mr. Edgeworth's secret weakness? He's terrified of earthquakes. He acts like a little boy. Huh? That's weird. I don't think he was ever like that in school. No? Really? Well, we were only in the same class for a little bit. He transferred schools pretty quick. Transferred? Right, when the DO6 incident happened. Doesn't look like Larry knows about it, though. Hey, Larry, when did you get that big thing? Huh? Oh, the big guy? I've had that for about a month. Yeah. It's a big hit with the kids. Why wasn't it there yesterday? Huh? Huh? Oh, right. The compressor was busted. Compressor? Yeah, it's that little unit by my hot dog stand. That's what I used to put the air in the Steel Samurai. It broke a little while ago, so I sent it for repairs. The way it broke is it started, I wasn't looking at the camera. The way it broke is it started making loud banging sounds. Oh, and here I thought you'd inflated it by yourself with your breath. Bruh. What's this machine? That's a compressor. I use it to fill up the balloon there with air. Huh, neat. Just got it repaired yesterday. Man, what a drag that was. Doesn't that Steel Samurai look a little out of place? I mean, it's so huge. I guess it's good advertising. Something about this Steel Samurai just doesn't work for me. Huh? Really? It looks pretty well made to me. Still a novice, aren't you, Nick? Really? True connoisseurs like Cody and me don't fall for this kind of stuff. These Steel Samurai fans are obviously in a league of their own. Let's go to the boat rental shop. Nobody's been here. Nobody's been here, like, at all. It's always so quiet here. I wonder if the boat shop is closed for good? Well, with the murder out on the lake and all. They're probably just taking a vacation till it blows over. I get it. Is Gumshoe gonna be back over here? You are not Gumshoe. Hey, y'all! Well, y'all find anything about Gordy? No, nothing. Well, keep it moving. Gets cold out here at nighttime. It is a little chilly. I think I have to sneeze. Whoa, you don't. No sneeze. What? Oh, no. Oh, no. I told y'all no sneezing. See, I set the camera to respond to things a little softer than a bang. I trigger on one of Von Karma's finger snaps now. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, well, sorry's nice, but what about my film? Nick, pay the lady. What are you gonna do if Gordy doesn't exist? I'll quit being an investigative photographer. What? After all, I only have one photo to my name so far. Was it a good one? You bet. A UFA. A UFA? Anyway, if I can't get a career in making photos this time around, then that's it. I'll quit and go back to school. Huh? So you really are a university student? Yeah, well, I'm taking a break for a bit. Right. Didn't I already do all this? Okay. I learned something in today's trial, that's for sure. Justifying's a serious business. That's why I decided not to talk about the case anymore. Huh? Whoa, didn't you say you had information about the case? Tell us that, at least. Like I said, I'll trade it for the dirt on Gertie. Gertie is even better. Oh my god. Perfect name. I've been everywhere in here. So I didn't find a gumshoe. So maybe he's back here. Hey there, pal. I mean, there he is. What's up? You look out of sorts. Wait, you didn't go and do something that's gonna hurt Mr. Edgeworth's case again. What do you mean, again? Whatever. Have a seat, pal. I'm here for you if you need anything, besides money, that is. Say, Detective Gumshoe, do you know Gertie? The monster down in Gourd Lake? Not personally, no. Well, we're looking for it. Huh? Are you out of your minds? You got time to go wild monster hunting? How about doing a little questioning for me then? Oh, Detective Gumshoe is scaring me, Nick. I told Detective Gumshoe about the deal with Lala. Nick, try telling him sooner next time. Sorry. I see, pal. Sorry for shouting at you. Okay. I, Detective Gumshoe, will aid your service for Gertie. Huh? I'll loan you one of our newest secret weapons for finding evidence. Really? Take whichever one you like. Okay, give us the goods. Hold on now, everything's in due time. First, let me show them to you. These are our best and brightest. Introducing secret weapon number 1, Missile. Missile? He's a canine police dog, still in training. Missile, here boy. Here he is. Hey, he's cute. Look, Nick, cute dog. Cute dog. And this will help us. How? Next, secret weapon number 2, fishing pole. Here, this is my own personal pole. Detective Gumshoe, we're looking for a monster. Yeah? How are we supposed to catch a sea monster with a fishing pole? Never know till you try, pal. Okay, this next one is the last one. No, please, I'm already overwhelmed by our choices. Secret weapon number 3, a metal detector. Here, Detective Gumshoe. We're looking for something alive. Right. How are we supposed to find it with a metal detector? Hey, you never know, it might have been eating soda cans. Well, which will it be? I can't make up my mind, Nick. They all seem so perfect. Can't make up my mind either, for the totally opposite reason. We're not looking for proof that something is real. We're looking for proof that something is fake. And if it's a pipe, metal detector. Can we borrow that metal detector? Sure thing, pal. I'm not sure what we're going to find with this. Remember, you're hunting for a monster. Anything is possible. Anything. Okay, investigation now, I guess. How's the investigation proceeding? It's not, really. We have another meeting coming up. We're supposed to talk about Mr. Edgeworth's motive. His motive? See, Mr. Edgeworth's father died in the DO6 incident. And the guy who got the lone suspect declared innocent was the victim in this case, Robert Hammond. They're saying that's why Mr. Edgeworth shot him. And Edgeworth never talks about his past. I bet they'll drag that out and hit him with it in the court tomorrow, too. Poor Mr. Edgeworth. I gotta admit, it doesn't look good, pal. Let me go to the lake and use the metal detector. Where would I use it? The rental shop? Yep. Nick, it's beeping. The metal detector's found something. Sure is loud enough about it. Whatever it is, it must be in those bushes. Go check it out, Maya. Why do I have to check it out? Nick, look. That's what it was. Huh? An air tank? Huh, the valve looks broken. Exactly. That's what I was saying. That's what he was using to fill up the balloon, but it was making the loud bang sound. Maya, first of all, why would Gordy be in the bushes? Second of all, how would a metal detector react to a sea monster? Oh. Huh? There's something wrapped around this air tank. It looks like a string of flags. Well, we might as well take it with us now that we found it. It's heavy. Take a dubious value. Retrieved. Dubious value is crazy. What? An air tank? What about it? Larry, I wanted to ask you about this tank. Say, is this air tank yours? Well, why would I have a thing like that? Look, see how there's a string of flags around the tank valve? It's just like the string of flags around your Steel Samurai there. It must be a coincidence. There's strings of flags everywhere these days, like elementary schools. And used car dealerships. Look, why would I need a tank anyway? You used this to inflate that, didn't you? Inflate what? What else? That big puffy Steel Samurai. Now why would you go asking me a question like that? Looks like I hit the nail on the head. Right. Actually, see, the compressor I always used was on the fritz. So I tried using the tank to inflate it just once, and it didn't go so well, as I suspected. It didn't go so well? Yeah. Do you think you could be a little more specific? Come on. Look, it's embarrassing, so I really don't want to talk about it. Tell us. Fine. Whatever. It's like I said, the compressor was busted. So I took the tank and tried to fill the Samurai up with it. And then Yep. The valve busted open and made this incredible noise, and that tank there took off like a rocket, and it took my poor deflated steel samurai with it. What? Off into Gourd Lake? It sure scared me out of my guard, that's for sure. Okay, I know where to go. Actually, what if... Yeah, okay. I was about to say, what if I need to talk to him more? So the tank in the Steel Samurai you were trying to fill up flew away. What happened next? Well, all that happened on the 20th or so. 20th, a week ago. Now, as far as I could see, the tank went flying out into the lake. So I went out every night on a boat looking... Every night? Every night? I mean, Kiyonse gave me that Steel Samurai after all. And when did you find it? Just the night before the last. It flew out there. It took me 4 whole days to find it. Night before the last. It was the night of the murder. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry for not telling you, Nick. Actually, I was here on the night of the murder. But, you see, I went home before midnight. So you didn't know about what happened? No. That's too bad. It's not all bad. You've solved one mystery at least. A mystery? Maybe we should go tell her. Yeah. Yep, I'd have to say I know exactly squat about that. It's painfully easy to know when something doesn't catch Lodge's interest. Okay, maybe I'll just talk to her then. Well, Mr. Lawyer, I've got the info y'all need. Y'all got the scoop on Gordy for me yet? Huh? Gordy? Oh, we found him already. What? I haven't seen any monsters yet. Y'all for real? Gordy really exists? Wait, I need proof. You get a photo? Of course I have proof. No fair, Nick. It was when I went to the bathroom, wasn't it? That's when you made contact with Gordy. Enough jabbering already. Let me see your proof. Larry's air tank? What are y'all doing with an air tank? This is Gordy. Excuse me? What exactly are you saying, Nick? There's a stand near here, a hot dog stand. There's a giant inflatable samurai doll there. About a week ago, an idiot who happens to be a friend of mine tried to fill it. He used this air tank, and when the valve blew, the tank flew into the lake. Apparently, it made a pretty loud bang when it flew. A bang? The tank, along with the still deflated samurai, fell into the lake at the same time. Yep. The couple was taking a photograph of the lake. This photo. Wait, so you're saying that Gordy is really the Steel Samurai? Well, that's a fine way to ruin a gal's dreams. I'm sorry, Lotta. Nah, it's okay. You win. I'll give you your info like I promised. Poor Lotta. Now I feel bad. So, tell us this information you have. Promise is a promise, I guess. I overheard the cops around here saying something about the witness tomorrow. They said he's the caretaker of the boat rental place up the path there. Boat rental? There's someone there? I mean, it looks so deserted. Just an old guy living all by himself. Y'all should go check it out. Thanks, Lotta, we will. Let's get cracking, Nick. Hold on. Something else? Yeah, the night of the murder, my camera clicked twice, you know? Yeah, you said it had 2 photos. I was wondering that the whole time, you said it had 2 photos, I only want a photo! Wait, so you have another photo? Well, yeah, but there's nothing in it at all, just the lake. I figured it wouldn't be much use as evidence, so I kept it to myself. Well, I might not be helpful at all, but here, take it. $11.50. Bye now. Y'all take care. Time for me to pack up and leave. Poor Lotta. It's all Larry's fault. The legend still lives on, I guess. The legend? Yeah, the legend of Larry, familiar to all who know him for any length of time. When something smells, it's usually the butts. Someone should whip that butt into shape. Let me actually... Can I, like, take a closer look at this? No, I can't. Okay. Hey, Nick. This is the boat shop that Lotta was talking about. You're right. Doesn't seem to be anyone around at all. Well, let's go check it out anyway. Small boat rental shop. Doesn't look like anyone is around. Probably closed because of the murder. Oh, am I allowed to move into there? Yeah, this is the same stuff. Parrot! Meg, that's you! Hey, is that Keith with you? Where have you two been? I've been worried sick. Nick, you handle this. I think I'll leave this one up to you, Maya. Meg! Yes? Finally made up your mind, have you? My mind? You'll run the pasta shop when I'm gone. Pasta? Glad to hear it, glad to hear it. You make your old man so proud. When you kids left the house, I didn't know what to think. How am I supposed to keep with this place running, an old man like me? Polly, the kids are home. Hello, hello. Nick, what was that? A parrot, the one on the perch. Keith. Yes? I leave the wet noodle in your capable hands, Sonny. Nick, what's the wet noodle? Based on the available evidence, I'd say it's the name of his pasta shop. That's a relief, isn't it, Polly? Hello, hello. Yeah. Shh. He fell asleep. I guess he's relieved. Hey, Polly. Wow, what an amazing parrot that is. Good morning. Hello. It ignored me. What, you forgot Meg? You gotta call her name first. Her name? Polly, how you been? Hello, hello. See? Neat, so the parrot's name is Polly. I mean, I guess it might be important. Too bad all she can say is hello. Har har har. The old Polly can say lots of things. You just need to know the secret words. The secret words? Polly, Polly, what's your name? Polly? Cute. I just found a new friend. Nothing. Okay. Looks like a kitchen unit. It's pretty clean. Funny, it doesn't look like the type who keep things tidy like that. You're forgetting, Nick. He's running a pasta shop here. Look, Nick, he has an electric blanket on his table. It looks warm. It's a great idea. We should do that at the office. Is that not like a fire hazard? You can sit down with our clients, snug and warm, and drink hot cocoa. And what, talk about murders? Aw, you're a party pooper, Nick. Yo, I'm a party pooper. Wow, there's lots of various fish in the gourd lake, aren't there? Something's funny, Nick. All these fish are saltwater fish. Wow, he has a television in here too. I don't think I got anything else. Let me talk to him. Oh no, he's just sleeping. Oh, and then he wakes up. Ah, my memory's gotten worse of late. That's why I just tell everything important to old Polly here. Everything important? I wonder. Is Polly the witness? Polly, what's the number to the safe? That's what parrots sound like, right? What? That's a parrot. Alright. Hey, Polly, watch it, will ya? See, Nick, all it takes is a little clever thinking. And a criminal mind. Quick, Nick, write the number down. Love you. Hey, don't get me involved in your little heist schemes. A pasta shop? Hey, yep. Think, the wet noodle will live on when I'm gone. My father started it, you know, so that makes you two the third generation. Meg? Yes. Tomorrow, we'll start with our secrets of dough tossin'. The dough tossin'? You too, Keith. Yes. You'll be the best pasta wrangler the West has ever seen. Pasta wrangler? The West? Isn't pasta from Italy? Meg? Yes. You know the best pasta's always been made west of the Rockies, don't you? Right, of course. Everybody knows that. Nick. Huh? How long do we have to keep up this all-in-the-family charade? This old man must know something about the murder. We're not leaving until we find out what that is. This is a boat rental shop, right? What are you talking about? This here's a palace of pasta, the wet noodle. Though, now that you mention it, we haven't gotten many orders for spaghetti lately. All the kids come up and say, yo dude, we want to ride in one of your boats. I accidentally had it. Youngsters these days, darned if I understand them. Pretty confused myself. Nick, this isn't going anywhere. This old man is the witness tomorrow, right? We've got to find some way of getting information out of him. That a lawyer's badge? Yes, it is. I don't believe it. This old guy is the first person to recognize my badge. I get it. Huh? Hey, yup. I got you figured out now. You're not Keith. Oh. Nick. Now's our chance to clear things up. Sir. No, I'm not Keith. And I'm not Meg either. We're here investigating a murder that took place on this lake the other night. Please help us. A lawyer, huh? Please, mister. Alright, I'll help. But on one condition. What's that? When this case is over and done, you're on the wet noodle. I can't make that promise. Is that any way to treat your old man? Bah, you want my help? You've come to the wrong man. Uh-oh. Now he's grumpy. Not to mention he still thinks we're his kids. Maybe we should just lie and say we'll run a shop? Okay, we promise. Nick, are you sure about this? Hey, anything to get the case solved. Also, who wouldn't want to eat Phoenix noodles? I guess so. That's my boy. Good for you, Keith. Wait, didn't I just say... You too, Meg. Yes. You bring a tear to your old man's eye, you know. Now, what was that you wanted to know? Speak up, Polly. Hello, hello. Now he's talking to the bird again. How do we get him to talk to us? I seen this. You know something about this, sir? I just clicked random stuff until I got it. Keith. Yes? It's okay. You can call me Dad. Dad, you know something about this? The other night, out on the lake. Yes, yes. I know all about that. I've seen it. What? Tell us what you saw. Well, I suppose, since you've taken over the shop and all. I forgot the time, but it was pretty dark outside, probably night. It was after midnight, but okay. Then I heard this bang, so I looked outside. Then I heard another one, bang! A little while later, this boat comes back. Then a young man walks by my window here. He was muttering something to himself. What did he say? I forgot. I'll remember tomorrow by court time, promise. We need to know earlier than that. You know what? Little Terry was just here. Terry? The kid next door. You always used to make him cry, remember? He was wearing his tattered old coat, got himself some whiskers growing out of his face. Must be talking about Detective Gumshoe. Comes up and tells me to come down to court tomorrow. Really? Somehow I don't think we're going to get much useful information out of this guy. Maya, maybe we should be leaving. I think you're right. Oh wait, I had one more question. Huh? Polly, have we forgotten something? What? Don't forget DL6! Huh? What did you just say, Nick? One more time, Polly. Don't forget DL6! What's the DL6 incident? Hey, I mean Dad. This is getting weird. Who is this old guy? Why would that bird Polly know about DL6? We have to figure out who that old man is. Oh, what? He locked the door from the outer side. From the other side. Who could that old man be? I think I need to do a little more research on this DL6 incident. Maybe I should ask Detective Gumshoe. Okay. Let me hope that Gumshoe is at the, here. Hey pal, long time no see. You don't look so happy. What's wrong this time? Actually, we wanted to ask you something. Yeah. You know the boat rental shop down at Gourd Lake? Oh yeah. The old man who runs it is appearing as a witness in court tomorrow, right? Huh? How'd you... that was supposed to be top secret. Do you know who that old man is, Detective? Actually, I don't. He's a bit of an odd bird. I haven't been able to get a straight answer out of bird. I decided first that he wasn't persuasive enough to stand and testify as a witness. That's why we called him Lotta Hart yesterday. As for who he is, we have absolutely no idea. Sounds suspicious. Detective Gumshoe, please help us. Huh? We need to know about the DO6 incident. That was when Edgeworth's father died. I can't help but think that it has something to do with this current case. To tell the truth, I don't know much about DO6 either. Mr. Edgeworth forbade us from reading the file, so I'm afraid I can't show them to you either, pal. What? However, if you can convince me somehow that the DO6 incident is related to this case, well, I guess I'd consider opening the file up. Oh, I know how to do that. Robert Hammond. He was the defense attorney in the DO6 trial. He was the one who got the sole suspect off the hook. I wonder what Mr. Edgeworth thinks of him. Not much, I'd wager. Hey, he's the victim. That's how I connected. What do you mean? Dummy face. I mean, the parrot is the thing that said the thing, but like, what would that really have to do with anything? I don't know. Might as well. I mean, there's not. What's that? Parrot? The old man at the boat rental shop's parrot. Parrot knew about the incident. That incident? DO6. What? Polly, have we forgotten something? What? Don't forget about DO6! Huh? Pretty sure that old man must have taught her that word. Yeah, but how would that old man know about the DO6 incident? Wait, what if that old man was connected to DO6? Nick, you think he might be... I get you. Sounds like you need information on the DO6 incident. Though, through there is the station's records room. I'll give you special permission to go in and find what you need. Alright, way to go, Detective Gumshoe. Okay, Nick, to the records room. I guess it's time we faced Edgeworth's past. Wow, it's amazing. Lee Dusty. 10 years of files and 10 years of dust, I guess. Let's find that DO6 stuff quick. 15 years ago, both me and Edgeworth were 9 years old. We were almost through with 4th grade when he suddenly transferred. Because of DO6? Nick, I found out where the file is. Oh, thanks. Just let me know what you want to know about the DO6 incident. I'll go get the right file. Well, first I have to get a handle on the main facts, like a summary. Right. Summary. Found it. Here you go. December 28th, 2001. That's exactly 15 years ago, from the day after tomorrow. So in 2 days, the case is closed. The incident took place in the elevator of the district courthouse. What? Is this the same district courthouse where we were holding the trial now? Looks like it. There was a large earthquake at 2 p.m. on that day. Part of the court building collapsed and all the lights went out. Wow. That was some earthquake. At the time, 3 people were trapped in the elevator. It took 5 hours for them to be rescued. 5 hours? That'd be scary like that in the dark. There was a lack of oxygen in the elevator, and the survivors were unconscious. Survivors? One of the 3 in the elevator had been shot in the heart. That was Mr. Edgeworth's father, wasn't it? Oh wait, that was her. He said that his father was shot before his very eyes. So Miles Edgeworth was one of the other passengers in the elevator. Do you have data on the victim? Edgeworth's father. Yeah, hold on. Victim. Here, found it. Gregory Edgeworth, 35, defense attorney. If he were still alive, he'd be 50. He had lost that day's case in court and got in the elevator with his son, Miles. Miles? Miles Edgeworth, of course. So he was in the elevator with his father. From the angle of the bullet and the other evidence, it could not have been a suicide. The murder weapon, a pistol, was found in the elevator. The pistol had been fired 2 times. Where have I heard that before? Huh, sounds just like this current case. What's going on here? Yeah, it does sound just like this case. But also the pistol was been fired 3 times! Let me open the court record to make sure I'm not just crazy, dude. Fired 3 times! Got any data on the suspect in there? That would be the guy that my mom got arrested. Hold on, this is it. The man arrested as a suspect in DO6 was Yanni Yoga. He was a clerk in the court, apparently. So he must have been the 3rd person in the elevator. Well, Then he had to leave it. Well, then he had to have done it. But he was found innocent, thanks to his defense lawyer, Robert Hammond. Hammond, the victim in our case. Right. The suspect, Mr. Yogi, was oxygen deprived. So much so he had brain damage. He lost all memory of being in the elevator. He's the shop owner. He's the shop owner. After he was declared innocent, he disappeared. He's the shop owner. Where could Yogi have gone to, I wonder? Maybe closer than we think. I guess I know generally what happened in DO6 now. Still don't know what sort of impact the whole thing had on Edgeworth. Nick, are we going to take the whole file? There's too much. We'll never get it out. You're right. How about we just take what we think we'll need? Right. That's probably all we'll be able to find up there. Now, all that's left is the trial tomorrow. I wonder how Dad will do testifying in court. He's the guy. He's the guy. He's the guy. He's the guy. They literally said they have no clue who he is. He is the guy. Literally, what else would he be? Okay. Back. Pause this immediately as soon as I can. And go back to the menu. That, old man voice really hurt my throat. Okay. Back. Oh no, title screen. Okay. This is gonna be a goofy outro because my voice actually hurts from doing all those voices. Like you can hear it. But yeah, this game it got real. This game got real. I did half of this episode today. I will do the other half tomorrow. Maybe not tomorrow. I'll do the other half next time I record. That will be a long video. That will be like maybe 4 hours long. I'm gonna edit it down. I'm gonna edit this down. They'll both be way shorter than I've actually recorded. This one I've been recording for 3 hours 25 minutes almost. And yeah, that's a while. I'm gonna cut it down just to edit it down in general. I know I said I like the long videos, but I don't want them to be boring, so I'm not gonna keep everything in, you know? I gotta cut some stuff out. Yeah, dang. I'm hoping I can record tomorrow. If I do, it might be this. If I record tomorrow, it might be this or Skyrim. It could be either. I do think I'm gonna finish Skyrim before I finish Ace Attorney. And when I do, there's another game that I've been wanting to play. Let me actually go look at it real quick and I'll be right back. Okay, I found it. It's a game called Sea of Solitude, and it looks so very good based off of everything I've seen, and it is going to be what I play after I finish either Ace Attorney or Skyrim. Whichever one I finish first, it's going to be what I play after. And I might just focus on that game. Like, after I finish both Ace Attorney and Skyrim, I will have a little bit of time where I just focus on one game. I don't do that for like 2 or 3 games, and then I'll get back to doing the series stuff. And I think the next series I'm gonna do will be, it's another shorter one. I think it might be Crisis, the shooter, the FPS games, because those look pretty fun. But for now, this is just an Ace Attorney video, so y'all don't need to hear all that.